Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Main Event Insider, your #1 WWE hub. Don't forget to subscribe and let's dive in. The wrestling world has been buzzing with electricity over the last 48 hours, as whispers, reactions, and confusion ripple across the entire community following an emotional backstage confrontation involving Seth Rollins. What fans initially assumed was just another intense storyline moment has turned into a full-blown, real-feeling drama, crafted entirely within WWE's fictional universe that has everyone scrambling to understand what sparked the explosive tension. The last 2 days have produced some of the most talked-about segments in years, as performers, fans, and insiders try to unravel how a seemingly normal week suddenly erupted into chaos that feels more personal, more heated, and more unpredictable than anything we've seen on television in a long time. Seth Rollins reaches a breaking point. According to the storyline being developed behind the scenes, Seth Rollins has reached a breaking point after what he perceives as the ultimate betrayal. Not romantic, not scandalous, but professional. One that shakes the foundation of his trust within WWE's locker room. This narrative is designed to explore Seth's long-built identity as a strategist, a leader, and a man who prides himself on control, only to be blindsided by decisions made without him that directly affect his position at the top of the card. The fictional emotional collapse he experiences is portrayed as raw, intense, and deeply human, showing a character pushed far beyond his limits as he lashes out at the system he once helped build. The backstage fallout no one expected within this fictional universe. Seth Rollins' frustration stems from discovering that plans for future championship opportunities, plans he believed he had secured, were suddenly changed behind closed doors. The storyline emphasizes that someone he trusted, someone within his own inner circle of allies, allegedly pushed for the change without warning. This isn't a scandal about personal lives or real-world drama. It's a narrative about ambition, deception, and the ruthless politics of professional wrestling, portrayed in a heightened dramatic style that fans can't help but get wrapped up in. Becky Lynch caught in the crossfire. One of the most emotionally charged elements of this story is how Becky Lynch, in story, finds herself unexpectedly caught in the fallout of Seth's professional meltdown. In this angle, Becky isn't the cause of Seth's anger, nor is she portrayed negatively. Instead, she becomes the emotional anchor of the storyline, a character torn between supporting the man she loves and navigating her own rising career trajectory. She tries to calm him, reason with him, and guide him, but the frustration brewing inside Seth pushes him to withdraw, heightening the sense of tension and uncertainty that makes this storyline feel so gripping and real. The mysterious decision that started it all. The key moment at the heart of this fictional conflict revolves around a mysterious booking decision that seemingly undermines Seth's path to the main event. Someone within management, according to the story, rerouted his scheduled program toward another rising star. Someone Seth believed wasn't ready for such a spotlight. The secrecy surrounding who pushed for the change and why has fueled the narrative, leading fans to question motives, loyalty, and the politics of backstage power dynamics. Rumors, reactions, and wrestling media frenzy. Although the storyline is entirely fictional, the way it's been presented has set the wrestling media ablaze. Analysts, commentators, and fans online have jumped into speculation mode, analyzing every on-screen clue and backstage segment to piece together who might be behind the betrayal. The buzz isn't about scandal or personal lives. It's about storytelling, character arcs, and the high-stakes drama that WWE thrives on. The excitement has spilled into social platforms, with fans split between those supporting Seth's outrage and those who feel he's letting his emotions cloud his judgment. Seth's sudden disappearance from TV. As part of the angle, Seth Rollins vanished from WWE programming for 2 nights, with commentary hinting that he had gone completely off the grid to clear his head. In reality, this was a planned absence to build suspense, allowing the story to grow through whispers and reaction shots from other superstars. His disappearance created an aura of unpredictability, with wrestlers nervously discussing whether Seth might return angrier, calmer, or even more determined to expose who sabotaged him. The Inner Circle betrayal tease. The storyline has heavily teased that the person who pushed for Seth's program to change is someone close to him, someone who benefits from his downfall. But instead of focusing on scandal, the narrative centers around ambition and professional jealousy. This angle dives into how alliances crumble under pressure, how trust evaporates when success is on the line, and how the pursuit of glory can consume even the closest friendships within WWE's fictional world. Becky's emotional promo steals the show. One of the most talked about moments was Becky Lynch delivering a heartfelt in-ring promo addressing Seth's emotional spiral. She didn't scold him or defend him. Instead, she portrayed a partner trying to understand the internal storm he was facing. Her words about pressure, expectations, and the burden of being at the top resonated not just as storyline, but as a reflection of the very real challenges performers navigate in their careers. It was powerful, human, and deeply compelling. A locker room divided. The fictional tension has split the locker room into factions, some standing with Seth, believing he was wronged, and others maintaining that the business evolves and opportunities shift, and Seth should adapt like everyone else. This division has sparked multi-layered character interactions on screen, with subtle glances, interrupted interviews, and unexpected alliances adding depth to the unfolding drama. Creative chaos behind the curtain. In story, WWE officials are shown scrambling to handle the repercussions of Seth's emotional outburst and disappearance. The conflict forces management to rethink upcoming matches, titles plans, and potential rivalries. This chaos angle adds realism to the storyline, showing how one emotional reaction can send shockwaves through the entire company ecosystem. The build to Seth Rollins' return. Everything now is moving towards Seth Rollins' big return, teased as a moment that will reshape the entire storyline landscape. Will he confront the person he believes sabotaged him? Will he break alliances or form new ones? Will he spiral or rise stronger than ever? The anticipation is designed to hook fans and keep them invested in the emotional journey WWE is crafting. What comes next? This fictional angle isn't about scandal. It's about ambition, betrayal, resilience, and the psychological pressure of being a top star in WWE's universe. It reflects themes fans can relate to: trust, frustration, setbacks, and the fight to reclaim control when everything feels like it's falling apart. As tensions continue to rise and questions remain unanswered, the next chapter promises even more twists, more confrontations, and more raw emotion than anything we've seen in recent months.